is good? Round one is over. And your favorite Auntie with Uncle Tendencies. I'm here to just give a quick rundown, recap of round one, everything we saw. I don't know a better place to start than Audi Crooks. I'm riding Audi till the wheels fall off. You hear me? 6'3" freshman out of Iowa at Iowa State. Listen, Iowa State put on the show. Audi Crooks put on the show. Let me say that. 40 points, 12 rebounds, 33 minutes, 90% shooting. I want to say she was like 18 to 20. Listen, freshman is something to be talked about. Freshman is something to be talked about. Career high 40 points. She was just sensational. Listen, number 7, Iowa State. They made all the shots they needed to make to be able to overcome a 20-point deficit, okay? I believe it's the second largest all-time in NCAA tournament history on the comeback. I think Texas A&M came back from like 21 down. But Crooks, first freshman to earn AP All-American honors with an honorable mention selection. She was already leading the team anyway. 18.9 points, 7.7 rebounds, but just the 16th player to score 40 points or more this season. She had 12 rebounds against Maryland. Sensational. That right there was the highlight of day one for me. Seeing the youngster come out there, first time in the tournament, freshman, Iowa State. Nobody really looking for them to do much. Probably, I was hearing people probably really favoring Maryland. A lot of people haven't been paying a lot of attention to Audi Crooks and what she's been putting together this season as a freshman because there's so many other phenomenal freshmen out there. I didn't have my eye on her either. I'm not gonna lie. I heard the name. They've been saying her in the chat. I seen her last night. I won't miss another game. Audi Crooks. Audi Crooks. And I'm taking Iowa State over Stanford in the next game. Period. She had some help. Got 18 out of Ryan, 10 out of Bellinger, and 12 out of Joens. I'm probably saying that name wrong, but again, just a great start to the tournament for them. A great end of the day game for me to catch up on that first day, and looking forward to seeing them against Stanford tomorrow. Next up, I want to talk about LSU. Now, LSU had a weird game. They ended up, of course, pulling it out by 10, 70-60 over Rice. Rice came out and played them tougher than I expected. I'll say that. We expected them to be 30 points, lose by 30 to LSU. I expected LSU to come out with a little bit more firepower. I expected to see a little bit of more of a statement being made, especially after the way the SEC tournament had ended. I just thought that the defending champions would come out and just make a statement that we are here to defend our national title. And it just didn't look like that. They seemed flat. They seemed out of sorts. Kim said it was selfish and ugly. So I'm definitely looking to see how they bounce back in the next game. But Rice, I want to take a minute and call out number 35, the center for Rice, Sussy. I don't know how to say her last name. Golofak, I'm not sure. Some of these consonants are silent. I'm not sure for sure which one. If you know, please let me know. Listen, junior, 6'3", out of Lilburn, Georgia, averaging just 6.3 points, 3.6 rebounds, shooting 70% from the floor, but had the job of trying to defend Angel Reese. And defending Angel Reese, listen, she was the best player in the SEC, right? She got the player of the year for the SEC. So defending her is no easy task. She's a walking double-double. Did she still get her double-double? Yes, she did. But it was more of a 10-point, 19-point rebound. So she went to work on the rebound. She almost had 20 on the rebounds, but kept her from scoring. I get as good a job as you can do on an Angel Reese, I think, in this type of situation. She also had 3 steals and a block. But I wanted to just call out Sussy, who also put in 10 points, 3 rebounds in 32 minutes against LSU. Malia Fisher and Destiny Jackson probably led Rice 13 points from Fisher, 15 from Jackson. The story of the game, I think, and how come it was so close was 24 turnovers by LSU. Some of those were Rice. Rice was turning them over, and some of them was just plays that probably LSU would want back, mistakes, miscues. missing people. So definitely looking to see how the defending champions come out in the next game. But definitely wanted to holler, to shout out also in this game, Anissa Morrow, 6'1" junior out of Chicago, Illinois. The truth. The truth, the truth, the truth. I can't say it enough. Great pickup for LSU out of the portal. As I said, I think after Tahina Pau, one of the best portal pickup for this season. Listen, Morrow, she gave 15 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals. Just a good all-around game from her. Of course, you had Flau'jae chip in with 14 and Michaela chipped in with 14. But Anissa Morrow, definitely having a great start to the tournament. Looking forward to seeing what else she does here as we go forward. Like I said, definitely a great pickup for LSU. Of course, they're only going about 8 deep now with Poa, Kent, and Del Rosario coming off the bench. So not much from Haley Van Lith, 7 points. But still, they were able to pull out the win. But shout out to Rice, because we expected a 30-point blowout. So they showed up and at least played them tough, especially in the first half. The next person I want to talk about, the next team I want to talk about, and I made a lot of jokes. About this, well, not this team, the way they, the game ended against Tennessee and South Carolina. Felt like we took their soul. Felt like it was a possibility that they could just fold it up and just say, you know what, Rakia's on our way to the WNBA. We'll start again fresh next year. Whatever we do in the tournament is whatever we do. Or they could show up and say, damn it, what y'all saw that 1.1 second Camilla hitting the 3, that'll never happen to us again, and we are better than that. Definitely one of the teams, according to the chat, that SC should not want to see again. But again, I'm not scared of any team. I'm not scared of any team. Tennessee plays us very well. They played us tighter than anybody this season. So definitely gives us a challenge. But y'all didn't make her an All-American. But understand, Rakia Jackson, All-American. All-American. And I understand, I think Rakia missed about 8 games this year. And I think they went 4-4 while she was out. So I understand if that's the reason why she wasn't voted an All-American, because she missed those 8 games. But skill set, the way she could take over a game, All-American. She dropped 13 to 17 minutes. Okay, 13 to 17 minutes. Maybe she got a little chip on her shoulder about not being All-American. She said it really didn't bother her, bothered her teammates more. But shout out to Kelly Harper. Shout out to Kelly Harper, because when that shot went in from Camilla, the camera shot that they gave Kelly bent over like that, like she had bet the whole mortgage on it, I was concerned for Kelly. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if Kelly is the one. I don't know if Kelly can come back from this. I was dead ass wrong. Kelly Harper showed up and had her team ready. Toughness, toughness, toughness. That's how you show up after a loss like that. They could have folded up, and damn it, they didn't. So shout out to Tennessee for the way that they showed back up in this tournament. Shout out to Kelly Harper for having her ladies ready to go. Key look way better. Look way better this game. Look way better this game. Tamari Key looked way better this game. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block. But looking better. I didn't realize that she had been coming back from having some blood clots in her legs, so definitely getting back into shape. Tess Darby showed up and helped. Jewel Spears showed up and helped. Sarah Puckett knocking it down from 3, 50% from 3. But Rakia Jackson, the story here. Detroit stand up, like I said. This woman, WNBA ready. And if you didn't know it by now, you gonna know it. Listen. If you wonder why she's a top 5 pick, this why. She averaged 19.4 points, 8 rebounds, 2.4 assists for the season. Showed up against Green Bay and went 26, 9, and 2 in 29 minutes. And led her team. I mean, and ones, putbacks, whatever it took, she got it done. So shout out to Rakia Jackson. Definitely looking forward to their next game. Everything pretty much fell apart for Green Bay in the second quarter. Green Bay kind of got into some foul trouble early, and they never really were able to get back on track after that. They had a guard hit a 3, maybe like with 7 minutes left to try to get them back into the game, but right before the half. But that was pretty much it after that second quarter. It was just all about Tennessee. So, you know, they finished that game 92-63. But again, Rakia Jackson, keep an eye on her. Next one I want to talk about is, didn't I tell y'all don't forget about Paige? Didn't I tell y'all don't forget about Paige? Paige Bueckers, PB, Paige Buckets. I've been telling y'all about her. I've been telling y'all about her all season. Don't forget about her. Now, I don't know how far UConn gonna go, but they bought a three-headed monster to deal with Jackson State. And shout out to Jackson State. Shout out to Jackson State. Yes, they got crushed. Still, no SWAC team has won one game in the round of 64 yet. So that history is still out there to be made. But in the beginning, they did show up and try to play tough. Just couldn't get it done. Just couldn't get it done. Really played a great third quarter with probably, but still was outscored by one. I want to say Ashlyn Shea dropped 14 in the quarter, in that quarter to lead the Huskies. Some weird things we saw there. Aaliyah Edwards, she got called for an intentional foul with an elbow to the face. And then we saw a rare sighting, I would have to say, in women's basketball, period, goaltending. And she was up at that rim. Ball hit the backboard coming down. She was right up there at that rim. If you didn't see it, check it out. But a rare goaltending in women's hoops. So that was kind of cool to see. But again, the story here, Paige Bueckers. Paige averaging 21.3, 4.8 rebounds, 3.7 assists, shooting 53 from the floor. In 35 minutes today, she gave him 28, 11, and 7. Outstanding play from Paige Bueckers. Like I said, plus 3 steals and a block. No turnovers. 4 or 5 from the free throw, 2 or 6 from 3. But just a great all-around game. And that's what you get from Paige Bueckers. You get a great all-around game. She's going to be efficient. She's not going to take bad shots. She's going to make the right pass. She's going to make the right play. She's going to play defense. And she's going to play 40 minutes. That's what I love about Paige. But to go to the two other heads to this monster was Ashlyn Shea, who went 5 of 11 from 3 and gave him 26, 6, 1 assist, 2 steals. And Aaliyah Edwards with the double-double, 20 and 10, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. That pretty much was all UConn needed against Jackson State. Jackson State had 13 from Angel Jackson, 25 from Talon Bowler, 9 from Adriana Event, and not much else from the team. But again, shout out to them for not even have to be in the play-in, for just getting a bid to this here first round. But still waiting on the SWAC team to win that first game in the round of 64. But again, don't forget about Paige. Don't forget about Paige. And I know ESPN is saying that UConn is the best team probably to beat South Carolina. I don't know about all of that, but Paige Bueckers it looks like she's poised to take this team deeper into the tournament than people originally thought. Next up, Syracuse, Arizona. Now, Syracuse 74, Arizona 69, so Syracuse pulled it out, but Daisha Fair, wow. She scored 32 points, 13 after she came back from some kind of leg injury, so, you know, to see her go out of the game and come back and lead her team after that with the 13 points to the win was just a good feeling, I guess, a good feeling game. I've been watching Daisha Fair. I feel like she didn't get enough coverage with all of the things that she's been able to do, going over 3,000 points in her career, coming from Buffalo. Buffalo to Syracuse, to the tourney with Coach Leggett. Just a great college hoops career. Check out some of her highlights. Hell of a player. Was able to, despite Syracuse having a lead, you know. I'm sorry. Despite Arizona having a lead, I'm tripping. They just couldn't stop Daisha Fair when it was time. They didn't have an answer for her in those final minutes, in those 13 points that she put in. It was just like, y'all get on my back and I'm gonna take y'all there. And I mean, it was fun to watch. So you got 32 out of Daisha Fair, you had 10 out of Alyssa Latham, 8 from Georgia Woolley, 8 from Kennedy Perkins. Those are probably the most the biggest scorers in the game. And then you got 8 rebounds out of Kyra Wood. So everybody kind of chipping in to get that win, but definitely Daisha Fair taking them to the finish line. Arizona, a team I think that just started peaking a little bit late. I'm not sure if it was injuries, or I know that they had some trials they had to do. So I know that there was some injuries. I don't know how that affected them today. But Skylar Jones went for 24. Helen Pueyu went for 14. Jada Williams went for 14. Just not enough. Just not enough to get past Syracuse. Not enough defense, and just didn't have an answer for Daisha Fair down the way. So Arizona's going to the tree, y'all. Next up, Hannah Hidalgo, heavy on the dog. Do you hear me? Hannah Hidalgo. Hannah Hidalgo. And I know today was about Sonia Citron. Sonia Citron showed out. She showed out. But I just can't say enough about the Golden Child, y'all. 14 points, 11 rebounds, 6 steals. 11 assists, 2 rebounds, 6 steals. Doing a little bit of everything. Doing a little bit of everything for her team. Really finding Sonia Citron, getting her set up in good spots to be able to knock down shots. Good to see Sonia Citron with the 29, because I think that means that Hannah and Sonia are gonna have some help going in here. Coach Ivy coaching her butt off. Maddie Westbell 9 points. Anna DeWolf 12. All around chip in from everybody. Pretty good all around game. Looking forward to again watching them and the Golden Child. Y'all know Hannah's one of my favorites. She's averaging 23.3 points, 6.4 rebounds, 5.5 assists. So not so many points, but doubled it up on the assists for us to make sure that we got the win. And that's just also a testament to just her brilliance. She's going to do whatever it takes to get it done. And that's one of the things I love about her. 5'6" freshman out of Haddonville, New Jersey, but fight probably 10 feet tall, y'all, for real. I love me some Hannah. And last up, Juju on the beat. Juju on the beat. Juju on the beat. Y'all know what it is. 6'2" freshman out of Los Angeles, California. Freshman of the year. What can you say about her? Polished. All around great game. On the season, averaging 27, 7.2 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 40 from the field. Today, she gave Texas A&M Corpus Christi 23 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in 32 minutes. Seemed like every time I looked up at the screen, Juju was making a layup, okay? Or Mackenzie Forbes was scoring, okay? Because they both put 23 on Texas A&M today. And then you got 10 from Kayla Padilla, and you got 10 from Raya Marshall. Very well-rounded game. 4 players in double figures, but, chip-ins from everybody. Texas A&M Corpus Christi, just not enough firepower. Not enough firepower, and we know that pretty much in these first-round games. A lot of blowouts. Maria Aguado, I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, 15 points, 4 rebounds, and then also 12 points and 6 rebounds from Alicia Westbrook. Just not enough fight for Texas A&M Corpus Christi, but congratulations for them for being there. Looking forward to tomorrow, y'all. We got some good games coming on. The ones that I'm going to be looking forward to the most. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I forgot one. I forgot one other person who got down in this first round. Can't talk about her enough. Y'all know her. My girl, Chloe Kitts. Chloe Kitts. Listen, Chloe Kitts, she shut it down for South Carolina. Now, of course, my legend had her 17 points in 22 minutes, 50 from 3. Tigina Pau went off, of course, from 3 with 18 points. Raven, 11, 4, 4, and 4. Fagan, 12, 10, 2, 1, and 1. Ashlyn, 7 points, 4 blocks. Story of the game, though. Chloe Kitts, 21, 13, 1, and 1. No missed shots off the bench. Bree Hall didn't play. Looking forward to seeing Bree back tomorrow. And that's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most tomorrow. It's going to be the Battle of the Carolinas. South Carolina versus North Carolina. So definitely looking forward to that. Deja Kelly in the building. We played them before. It was a close battle. I'm not expecting it to be as close this time. I think I want us to come out and just start fast and keep going, no looking back. All gas, no brakes. Let's go to the championship. So the South Carolina versus North Carolina game is what I'm looking forward to. And then Audi Crooks versus Cameron Brink. Let's go Iowa State. I'm looking forward to both of those games tomorrow. I will definitely be back with a a recap of round 2 when that is over on Monday. But for now, y'all, that's it. Bring your crock pots out tomorrow. Bring that Plies energy. Y'all know I'm live for South Carolina, North Carolina. Come on and get in the chat with your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Until next time, if you ain't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell. Stay in the conversation. You know you want to be in the fam. Until next time, y'all, stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm out.